None. Nice.
Kacie, the team was down, a lot early in the game, and then you guys were able to come back. What do you make about the team's ability to I think you cut it to 2 points after being down 18?
Yeah, I think we had some stretches where we kind of pulled it all together. We were flowing really well on offense, and we were getting stops on the defensive end. And, we made a couple runs throughout the game, and I think that just showed some toughness from us. Just needed it all game.
Between Thursday and today, 2 rivals fall on the both of them. Just what's kind of your takeaways from the weekend?
We knew they'd be tough games. We knew we would have to play really well to beat both teams, but I think we're just going to take away from this weekend a lot of things that we can work on. I think we showed down by 2 at half to USD, down by, you said we cut it to 2 in this game. So we know we can play with most of the teams. We just have to play full 40 minutes.
Games on the road are always tough coming up. You have Omaha and Kansas City, and it's obviously a tough weekend behind you now. Got to push that back and now go to the future. Sort of what can you think to be the motivation to go out and have these 2 good games in the next week?
Yeah, I think just recognize the feeling we had this week and use that as fuel to just hopefully make everyone get in the gym, study our stuff, just be ultra prepared for when we go on the road, because things are like you said, they're always harder when you're not playing at home.
Oh, I'm sorry.
That's okay.
How is it like being on the court just with this huge crowd here today?
It's
absolutely packed.
Amazing. This is. I think about the Summit League tournament and how it must feel for the South Dakota teams, because they have so many people there, and I feel like this is that for us. We get a packed gym, and this is probably the only game we really get that. So it feels, even when they're cheering against you, the energy is amazing, and it's really fun to play in.
I'm sorry. Was it tough to get in the flow with a lot of fouls, a lot of free throws, a lot of explaining, it seemed like, from the officials?
There was. Yeah, I think in the second half. The first half, not so much. It felt whatever. But, yeah, second half, I think if we would go on a little run, we'd get a couple fouls called on us. We'd, get in our heads a little bit. And I think, that's a good point. It kind of took us out of our game.
How'd you feel about your guys' defense tonight?
Need some work. We did a lot of prep. I think every time they called a play, we kind of knew what to expect. But just our communication, I think knowledge of personnel wasn't quite where it needed to be.
Just a comment on Elle Evans. I think she had 33 points and 10 rebounds for them tonight. What makes her such a tough matchup for the opposing team?
Her size. She's 6'3" and plays guard. I think that's tough for a lot of teams in our league. And, yeah, she had a good game tonight. She shoots the 3 really well, so you have to get out there, and then when you're out there far enough, she'll take you to the rim. So, yeah, respect her as a player, and she had a good game.
The chippiness, do you chalk that up to just a rivalry, or was it frustration toward the end?
Both. I think it starts out as the rivalry, and then the crowd gets into it. Coaches get into it. We all kind of get into it, and you don't like to be on the losing end of that. So I think, a little bit more frustration for us.